So if you know anybody, that's not a proper use of my money.
Back 30 seconds the other side.
Preferably Monday, Tuesday. Starbucks, sugar, daddy, get out the dough. I don't think that'll even make a difference. Whose son are you? It's ghetto, it's just trash. And you only gonna offer 10%? You gotta give me some credit.
On my mirror, start to blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak. Want to stand, but my knees go weak.
Good morning, loves. Welcome back to my channel. It is Monday. I am off today because I start call tomorrow. And so this is my first time doing this kind of a vlog. This is gonna be like a weekly vlog. Let me just tell y'all, I see these type of vlogs all the time on my YouTube. When I see their weekly vlogs, I'm like, how do y'all have something to do every single day? Somewhere to go. Whether y'all are going to Target, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Sephora, Ulta, like y'all are out and about doing something every single day. And y'all are making my life look very boring because during the week, I'm at that desk and then I'm just chilling. So for the longest, I'm like, oh, I can't really do weekly vlogs because y'all be bored out of your mind. What am I going to record, right? And so sometimes I feel like that was holding me back because I don't know what to record. I don't have anything to record. So how can I be more consistent on YouTube? Like every video can't be educational. I mean, I guess it could, but I don't want my channel to be about that. I wanted to include, fashion, beauty, lifestyle, vlogs. Like I love the vlogs. I love watching vlogs. I love creating vlogs. But I also don't want to bore y'all because I work a 10-hour day and then I don't want to just show y'all me sitting at a desk. But I did see this other creator last night during my team no sleep hours. I did watch her a week in my life and I know for sure that she is a corporate girly. So some of the other influencers and creators that I watch, I know that they do content creation full time. So it's really hard for me to quote unquote compare or try and see how they maneuver working both when they don't have the both to work. So I did find this other creator, her name is Naya, who I recently became obsessed with. And I know for sure that she's a corporate girl. So I watched one of her vlogs that was during the week, and she didn't really show her sitting at the desk. It was just what she was either doing beforehand or after or maybe during. And her channel's doing really great and it's keeping her consistently showing content and consistently growing. So I was like, okay, all right, I can do this. If anything, I'm gonna just give it a try. And what's the worst that could happen? Low views, no views. Because technically right now I'm not getting any views because I'm not posting consistently. So let's give it a try. So let me know what you think below. Go ahead, be honest. Don't be brutal, okay? I make time. Okay, it's like a flaw of mine. I will make time. Don't be ugly. Let's just talk about it, right? I just want to grow this channel. I want to grow this community. Only way to grow is to be consistent. Only way to be consistent is to have something to post. Only way to have something to post is to turn on the camera and show you guys. So we're starting the vlog today. It is going to be a week in my life. This is going to also bring me into kind of preparing and leaving for my trip to go see the boyfriend. So you will see a little bit of that. But yeah, I'll try and keep it as interesting as possible and just bringing you along with me as a corporate girly. Also trying to live this content life. Also, I know that you have heard this saying, if you are trying to achieve a certain life, if you want to, become a better version of yourself and live your dream life, to already act as is. And so I already know that the dream life that I want is going to include, vlogs. It's going to include a lot of trips, a lot of events to attend and be going out and finding products for you guys, coming home, trying them on, sharing it with you all. So if that's the dream life that I want and I need to act as is, I need to be recording these vlogs. So here we are. Oh wait, have you all tried this Bloom sparkling energy drink? I'm obsessed with these. I was trying these and then the Celsius. I feel like these are my favorite. So I've been like drink them like crazy. I definitely need to find out where they sell like a bigger box, maybe in Costco. Next time I go to Costco, I'll definitely look, but maybe online. I don't know, but I need a bigger box. I can't be buying these single-handedly because I feel like that's not a proper use of my money. But love these. I love the flavor. I do feel like they actually do give me a little bit of energy. So that's a plus. I have got to wash this hair. Like I can no longer go on like this. I was looking at the calendar and I thought, oh, surely I just put a relaxer. Like maybe it's at the 6-week mark, and I was getting all excited thinking like, ooh, my hair is like really growing like crazy. This little piece is gonna drive me crazy. And come to find out, it's been 9 weeks since my last relaxer. I don't go past 8. 8 is where I have to do like a hard stop because she becomes uncombable, whatever the word is. But the fact that I'm at 9, no wonder she's screaming. So definitely need to put a relaxer in her, fast, quick, and in her. I mean, I always planned that I was going to put one in before leaving for DC, but I thought that it was like timing just right, like that week would be 8 weeks. So I'm either entering my 9th week, or I think I'm leaving my 9th week and actually going into my 10th week, which has never happened before. Like I'm surprised I don't even look any worse than this. I also, if I'm being completely honest, have not put a comb through like this part back here, which is the part we know is like the part, right? So I'm definitely going to try and tackle that this weekend, try and get it as close to right before I leave so that, you know, my hair can be as fresh and slick back as possible for my little trip and I can look extra cute for the boyfriend. I had a good workout, a good leg day. I really love the program that I'm doing. I really love using the Beachbody workouts, even though I'm not like, you know, one of their, I forgot what it was called, but one of their affiliate people anymore. I still love the workouts because I still love the programs. And I've been thinking about if I should just switch to only using the Peloton because, you know, they have the training there also. But I think I just love the fact of having an entire program, like an 8-week program, a 6-week program. So all I gotta do is put on the program and hit play. I don't have to sift through what workout to do and make a decision and what body part to work. So I feel like I just answered my question of if I'm going to get rid of it or not. So yeah, had a good workout, quick 25 minutes. And then I hopped into scripting and planning out the week, seeing what I had going on for the week. I'm basically just trying to get it like better organized and better structured with everything because I do quote unquote live a double life. So I'm just trying to manage it all. So right now I'm going to go run my errands, but also batch create content while I'm out and about and while I'm going to have a nice done up face. So I'm doing my little, yeah, why is it like the hardest thing to find brushes? Anyway, so I'm doing my little quick summer makeup look just to kind of pull me together, make me look presentable. And then I'm probably going to go run the errands first and then get to batch recording. Is somebody video chatting me? Nobody video chats me. So I will say that if I ever plan on going to Ulta, Sephora, any of those stores ever again, I will probably go during the week. Way better. Like, I saw all the brands that I saw at the Ulta Beauty World, that when I was at Ulta Beauty World, I was like, oh, I've never seen before. I got a chance to just like walk around at my own place and not feel like I was being trampled like it was during the week. During the week is key. Preferably Monday, Tuesday. Because I can probably imagine like towards the end of the week, people want to Monday, Tuesday. All right, so I already threw the box away, but I did want to show you guys, or the bag away, but I did want to show you guys what I actually got from Ulta. I wanted to go in there originally for the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I've heard a lot of great things about this concealer, and this is the hydrating one. I did see the whole, I think it was like 16-hour one that's supposed to finish matte, but then after reading reading was just watching videos about that particular concealer, I feel like that was a no-go. So I stuck with the hydrating one, and I got the color Deep Chestnut. I think it's gonna work as a good under eye. There's no testing for e.l.f. products in Ulta, or at least in my Ulta, so you just gotta like go on a whim. And then the other thing, which I already knew my shade in, was the Milk Skin Tint. I tested this out. I already know it's beautiful. So I just need to buy my own, and here we are. Especially for summer, I'm definitely gonna be heavy in my skin tints. So I definitely wanted to add this into my collection and wear it for this summer. And that's it, guys. Y'all see that restraint? Because did I walk that entire store? Absolutely. Are they having a members savings event? Yes. And I was tempted, but I practiced restraint. Very proud of me. I hope you're clapping, snapping, doing this thing, whatever people are doing these days. I just hope you're proud, because two things from Ulta. Also, I finished all of my batch content creation. I spent way too much time in Ulta. I didn't plan on it, but because there weren't so many people in there and I could actually walk the store, I ended up spending way more time than I thought. And so then because of that, I was like, ugh, I really don't feel like doing the whole batching content. But then I was like, if I was that girl that I'm dreaming and hoping to be, what would she do? She would have to record the content. So I pushed through and I ended up like flying through them and doing really well. So very proud of myself. And now it's time for dinner. I think that I'm going to do a taco bowl. I know it's not Tuesday, but I took the meat out, and that's like the only meat that I have out that's thawed. So we're going to have a taco bowl on a Monday and then figure out what we're going to have on the rest of the days. I was this tempted to go to Cava because I was already out and about, and I love me some Cava when I'm out and about and don't feel like cooking at home. But we have food at home that we need to cook. We also need to cook it before we leave, because there's nothing worse than wasted groceries. So we're cooking. It is 5:30. Well, I mean 5:25 in the morning. About to go on our walk. I'm taking my lovely vitamins, trying to be all healthy and all that stuff. But I'm also, I'm also going to take this Lemmy Matcha for B12 gummies for energy, because I need it, because last night I did not sleep at all. I tossed and turned. Also, I was sweating like the entire night, everywhere. Face, neck, chest, arms, between my legs, drenched. I could not cool off. My thermostat was at 70. Why am I sweating? So I don't know if it's like the workout, not drinking enough water, which is very possible, or it could be a mix of both. But I was drenched and I could not sleep. I woke up with a slight headache because of it. So I do need to get more water in. So last night I pulled out a little, this is hydro jug, thermos kind of thing to hopefully help me get my water in. You know, it being cute, it being huge, it being easy to sip from, sit in my little cup holder. Like, there's no excuse, none. Because there are some cups that I could make an excuse for, like they don't fit into my cup holder and they don't have a handle, like therefore I can't drink my water. But I feel like with this one, there's really no excuse. But we're about to go for a walk, and then I'm gonna come back and do my upper body workout. I start on call in 30 minutes, but I don't have to be logged on until about 7. So I have time to work out, journal before I start work.
When we're challenging, because we're slowing it down, increasing time under tension. And remember, if you need to, where's your drop set? Lighter.
And it was such beautiful weather this morning, like a really nice breeze, no bugs. And so we went like a little bit further than our usual walk, and which was really, really good. Felt really good. Now she's like all wiped out, which was the main point. And then I came in and went straight into my upper body workout, which I feel like my shoulders are fried. This week we're focusing on like tempo moves. So it's like 2 by 2. So when you're doing upper body, let's say you can do biceps or hammer curls, you know, up to, down to, which you quickly realize makes it even worse. So my shoulders are burnt. Good thing I'm not doing my hair today. I was gonna hop on the Peloton, but I ain't got it in me. I feel like there is no energy in my body. I just feel like it's slowly just draining anything that I have. It's just drained out. So I listened to my body, did not hop on a Peloton. Hopefully tomorrow I can do that, because I think tomorrow is just like cardio core, so it shouldn't be too much. But I really wish that my lower body was as toned as my upper body. Basically just have more muscle definition. Like, I know that my legs are strong. I just wish I had more definition just showing in them, but it's fine. I accept them, I love them. Just a whole bunch of like extra flab and jiggle from losing all that weight. It's fine. But I do wish that I could, like, for the longest, I was really focused on that. Like doing 2 leg workouts during the week, burning myself out basically. And if I didn't see a muscle definition after all that, it's just not in the cards for me. Or maybe it was other things that I didn't factor in, but it is what it is. So I'm about to start work, 7 o'clock, 7:03. I got my water. I'm sticking to it, sticking beside it, and I'm going to start some work. Like I said, I'm starting on call this week, which on call can be a very hectic time, because like you're that go-to person for any issues that people think is your issue, like you or your team's issue. And so a lot of the time we're just spending the day saying, no, it's not ours, no, it's not ours, we're investigating, no, it's not ours. But then also on top of your normal work, and then there's like certain meetings you need to attend, it can be a little bit hectic depending on like how many tickets you get and how much people reach out to you. So everyone hates on call. Definitely quiet so far, very happy about that, but had to start my coffee a little bit later than usual. I feel like I hate off-centeredness. A little bit later than usual, just because I was like catching up with emails and going back and forth with some emails, re-explaining myself. But I am here now, starting my coffee, because I really thought that I was gonna walk in here and it was gonna be like 11 o'clock, like I was ready and prepared to make a sandwich, because clearly it's lunchtime. It is not. It is only 9:45 basically. So It's gonna be a slow day. Also, I wanted to, I'm thinking about mixing this Premier protein drink in my coffee, but that's gonna make it really cold. And I'm in the mood for hot coffee, and I like my hot coffee hot, like extra hot. So, I mean, I could drink this by itself, but I really don't feel like drinking this by itself. I think because I'm a little bit cold, and so I don't want to drink anything cold right now. So maybe I'll have this as a snack after the day heats up, the sun is beaming through my windows. I'll probably want this. But for right now, I'm gonna just have an old-fashioned, just hot coffee. Oh, I shared on my shorts that Starbucks had a new drink. It's their iced horchata shaken espresso, but she's a little bit expensive. She's a little bit bougie. And I feel like a lot of Starbucks drinks are a little bit expensive, especially if you get those like specialty drinks. They have a horchata oat milk creamer because Starbucks knows that drink is too darn expensive. But I'm excited to try this. Probably not today because it's cold, but I'm definitely excited to start making like iced coffees with this baby. Oh my gosh. If you have not tried that drink, I know I just said that she's expensive, but go splurge one time. Get a grande or get a tall. I feel like that's like 2 sips because you know it has ice and all that in there. But get a grande. If you have points, use your points. Go splurge and try that drink. It's amazing. That's also the only drink that I feel will actually keep me up. Usually I can drink coffee, go to bed, like no problem. I feel like I just drink coffee sometimes just for the taste of it. But with that drink, oh, she keeps me up. The espresso is in there. That's exactly what I said in the short. So I love that drink. I love that they now have a creamer so I can enjoy it at home and not just like be blowing through my Starbucks money. I need a Starbucks sugar daddy. I need a Starbucks sugar daddy that doesn't want sugar. I can give him conversation, a few text messages, but I just need a Starbucks sugar daddy that's going to deposit money on my Starbucks account every month, every week, whatever works for him. But I need that in my life. So if you know anybody, send them my way. Oh, my day has been full of so many meetings. So many meetings. Like, I hate meetings. They're like the very bane of my existence. Send it in the email. Why are we on meetings? But I am so freaking hungry. I have like 4 minutes before my next meeting, but I'm about to open this. I'm about to go ahead and drink it. Do I really want to drink this? No, because I really want to eat something. Like I want a salad. Oh my gosh, I used to eat so many salads and then I got off of salads. I guess I ate too many salads and I was just over them and I was buying the ingredients and then not eating them. And then I went to Puerto Rico. Something about their salads, their dressing, I have no idea what it was, but it like restarted my obsession with salads. And now I am on this like salad kick and I just want a really big salad right now, but I don't have time to make one because I'm about to start a meeting. So this is what I have to do. But this is also good because I need more protein in my life. This is also probably a little bit too sweet. Like things that are too sweet tend to make my stomach hurt. Like you're doing more harm than good. So we might have to stick to mixing this with something to like cut the sweetness. We'll see after I down this because I do plan on drinking the whole thing. But yeah, I don't know. I lied. That meeting ended early and the way I ran to that kitchen to make this salad. Also, I did not finish that whole drink because it was definitely making my stomach hurt. So we're going to have to see about mixing it with something. But this salad is so good. I thought I made too much and I wouldn't be able to eat it all, but it looks like I'm going to be able to eat it all. I might be full after, but I'm still going to eat it all. And then I mix, so it's a very simple salad. It's the mixed greens, little tomatoes, cucumbers, and then I mix the balsamic with the French dressing. I don't know how I came up with that concoction. It was probably in a restaurant and they didn't have one, or I don't know. It had to be somewhere, and maybe I was running low on one, and so I used the other, and it just became a mix. And now I can't eat a salad without this mix. At least not a homemade salad. So good. And pumpkin seeds. I love adding pumpkin seeds. Like sometimes I just grab a scoop of pumpkin seeds and eat them things. Oh my gosh. About to devour this salad. Finish the rest of this slow day. And I don't even know what I'm going to have for dinner since I'm eating it so late. That's probably why I should have made a smaller portion. And that's also why you shouldn't make stuff when you're hungry, because you make too much. I also forgot to mention to you guys that I'm taking these Nutrafol hair supplements. I really do want to stick to this to see what kind of changes it's going to make for my hair. Like I've used this before, but I wasn't consistent. Like I'll be consistent for like a week or two and then I would stop. So I made an investment, did the 6 month, and I really want to really stick to taking it every single day. And I know that I just go back. Are you really not going to open? Okay. And I know I go back and forth with if I want my hair to grow out, if I want it short, and things like that. And I don't mind it being short. Like I don't think that it will ever grow like hella long, because I just have fine hair, and I think that at some point the length is going to make it be like see-through and things like that. I just want it to be a little bit thicker, like a nice, good, solid bob that like I used to rock in high school and college. Oh my gosh, it was beautiful. I had my little like Aaliyah bang, you know? Oh, I was like the queen. Now that I've cooked, I'm like sweaty. I was the queen of like rocking the Aaliyah swoop. It was good. So I at least just want to try and get back to that maybe. And if after doing this it just does not work out and it's just what I have to live with, then I'll just go back to my short hair. But I have to give it a full 100% try, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm not gonna take it with coffee. That's just no. I don't even know where my water is. Also, I'm like drinking the water. I know that drinking water helps with your hair. Eating the good foods like salmon and things like that. So I'm gonna definitely be doing that. I'm gonna just be more conscious. I'm probably do a little bit of research of like what foods are good for, you know, healthy hair. I'm taking my multivitamin. That's what I took. I took that this morning, the Mary Ruth. I took that. And then I have these like hair growth oils. I'm not sure if those work, but I got them. So let's just see, right? We're just gonna use them until you use them up. But that's my plan. So no more cutting. Just like a good trim, and that's it. So many pills. It does help me drink my water though. So I finished one canister. That's 40 ounces. I know it's not a lot. It is a lot for me, coming from maybe 16, like when I work out. Yeah, 40 is a lot, so I'm proud. Sit. Decided to do a little something to my face. Now this isn't my usual pull myself together kind of look. This is my hair looks a hot mess, so let's distract you from that by doing a bee face. But I did use the e.l.f. concealer that I just picked up, and she looks like she's gonna be a keeper. And then I did this new lip from Ilia. It's like a lip crayon. It's so perfect. Like, I want to see if they have other colors. It was so easy to apply. Then I applied it with like my usual, the Lip Bar Straight Living Brown lip liner, which is so creamy. So them together just made this beautiful, perfect lip. I don't know if you'll see the full color because I did eat and been drinking coffee and all of that, but she's a beautiful, just like everyday shade. And I feel like she's a shade that would really work on a lot of skin tones. So it's from Ilia, Gala, however you want to say it, tomato. Look it up, beautiful color. So I am house sitting, dog sitting for one of my routine, I guess you can say clients. And this is like another dog that I just love sitting for because it's so easy. He's so calm. He's like a big dog that doesn't know that he's big. So he's so full of personality and so cute. But it's a, what kind of dog are you? Yep. It's like right there. Great Dane. It's a big boy. And I think he's still considered a puppy. A growing boy. Yeah. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. See, I'm just a pup. I'm a pup. I just wants all the love. This is like the great, perfect height. You know? You don't have to reach too far to pet him, to do all the things. Oh boy. Yes, I'm just right here. Say, my face is right here for loving. Yes. See, it's right here. But you also gotta be careful of your countertops. Because that's way too easy for them to grab. I am finally home. As you can tell, like, I demolished my dinner. I was so hungry today. It's so funny because when I'm at home, I'm not this hungry. Like, it's only because I was away and didn't have my usual like foods and snacks and meals that I feel like I felt extra hungry. Then after, on my way home, I stopped at PJ's Coffee, which their vanilla velvet ice is so good. It is such a treat and just the right amount of sweetness for me. Sometimes they do make it too sweet, but if it's made right, it's just right. You know what I'm saying? So, as you can tell, I'm like already right into, content stuff, looking at clothes, looking at things. I reorganized my Amazon storefront. I have been needing to do that for so long. Like, really separate things that's like summer dresses, summer tops, earrings, necklaces, and not just things all in jewelry, just to make it easier for my people to find or for you all to find, but also easier for me to just add things to the correct category and it not just be like this big basket of stuff. Also, I know what I want to tell you. This e.l.f. camo concealer, she held up like all day. Like, I've been outside walking the dogs, a little sweat. Not one budge, not one crease. e.l.f. really is like putting their foot on these other brands' neck. It is amazing. But if you're looking for something like more affordable, something for like every day, I would definitely, even for if I'm going out, I would wear this concealer. But I'm just saying, like, when I'm looking for everyday makeup, I'm looking for something that's a little bit less expensive because I don't want to like run out quickly. So yes, I am loving this concealer. And I will say that it is thick, but you can tell it's like, it's not creasing. So she's like on a thicker side of concealer. So I do have some concealers that are a little bit lighter, still give you full coverage. This one is like a nice, I would say medium thickness. You know what? She kind of reminds me of the Fenty concealer. Because to me, the Fenty concealer, I don't even know which one I have, but she's thick. She's probably my thickest concealer. And I would put the e.l.f. Camo one second. All my other concealers are very light. So yeah. But she's not creasing. So she's a keeper. Today has been a day. I feel like I have been sitting at my desk the entire time, starving. And yes, I did eat like a little bit something earlier, but it wasn't like nearly enough at all. Because I feel like with all the working out and like the lifting weights, and since I've been like more consistent, I feel like I get hungrier more often. So, girl, gotta eat. But it has been crazy, and I'm tired. I'm tired. Do they not know what day it is? I shouldn't even be working. But unfortunately, you can't be off when you're on call. And I didn't even notice that I was on call this week until it was like too late to really switch. So, fine. And so I went into it being like, listen, don't ask too much of me. It's gonna be a slow, easy, quiet day. And I do feel like it's been quiet, but it hasn't been too easy. I need my water. I want no water right now. So we're gonna crack open this beautiful ginger ale. Cheers. Oh, that first sip is so crisp. Finally heading out of the house. Of course, as I was literally about to walk out the door, I get an alert on a little software about an on-call issue. And then it ended up not even being an issue. Like, the frustration. And then I had to like contact other teams, and because I'm like, well, what's the issue? I don't see it. First of all, none of it was even my users. Like, let's just start there, but whatever. I'm out the house now. I can breathe. Let's go play in some products. But also, like, let's talk about my vanilla babies. Like, usually, specifically the men. So usually, like, they do nothing for me, right? Like, y'all are who y'all are. Nothing wrong with y'all. Y'all are handsome beings. But y'all just, don't get me excited. But then this little gentleman in my little elevator, sir, where did you come from? Whose son are you? Being all friendly coming out of the construction site with your little highlighter vest and little hard hat looking, kind of dirty but still clean. And then so much eye contact. Like, why are you looking so hard deeply into my iris? If you don't get at my eyeballs, and they were like bluish green. Whose son are you? Where'd you come from? When did you even move in? And then I saw you where I look like this. Yes, I am a taken woman. But still, like, let me just go to the beauty store. That's all I gotta say. The hot that is happening outside in these Dallas streets. Oh, like, you might catch me in white beaters all summer long. Different colors, cropped, tucked. If you do, don't judge me. Just join me. So let me show you what I got. Of course, I bought more than what I went in there for. Because like I said, I just love the store. It has everything. Everything. I just love it. The only downfall is that I feel like the aisles are so tight that it makes it feel like it's crowded when it's really not that crowded. But then they have so much stuff everywhere. Like, they want to make sure that they give you everything that you could even be looking for, like boxes all on the floor. Just the store is it's amazing. I just love it. Anyway, like I don't go there enough, but I still love it. But so I got the Mazzani relaxer. The Pixie girls that I follow on social have been saying how this is like the best one, and it was $9. I got two, and that's why I got two, because I don't know if it's always $9 or this was like some kind of special going on, because as you can see, they are like taped together, and they were not with the other relaxers. Like you all saw that wall, like I think like in the first shot, there's like this long wall of just relaxers from all these brands that I've never even heard of. And then these were like down the aisle towards the front, and like they're just like taped together of all the things you need. So I'm like, is this why it's $9? I don't know. I didn't question it. I just bought two. So now I just have one ready for the next time. And I got the one that's for sensitive scalp. And this is the butter blend. So I'm excited to try that. Then I have been really heavy. Oh no, let me just say this. I also got their leave-in conditioner because I've been looking for another leave-in conditioner. The one I have is just like, I'm not gonna lie, it's getting on my nerves because the spray is weird. Like it's just like leaking everywhere. And so I just went ahead and got another one. But also I didn't see many brands have a leave-in conditioner. Maybe it's because I was looking for like a spray. Maybe it's, I have no idea. But they didn't have leave-in conditioner. Like they would have overnight mask, they would have oils, all of that, but not many leave-in conditioners. So as I was like about to give up, I went back in little Mazzani's corner and saw this. So I haven't seen many people talk about it, but you know, I'm sure it's good. And then I've also been into scars recently. Look how beautiful. Like I figured that this would be, you know, a nice little design, something you can wear with black, something you can wear with white, something you can wear with brown. I found some really good ones on Amazon that I've been wearing, like the perfect size as well. The ones that were similar to that size in the beauty store, the material was way off. Way off. And I couldn't do it. So I went ahead, just bought one of these. And even looking at it, it's not even the shape that I was thinking. Like I wanted it to be a perfect square so that then I can fold it. And now I'm like, how do I tie this one? I'm sure I'm overthinking it. Anyway, then I wanted one for just when I sleep, because I don't mix it too. Do y'all mix it too? But I wanted one solely for when I sleep, and I wanted one that was dark, of dark colors, because I'm just a dark color baddie. And they didn't have it, or they didn't have designs that I liked. So I went ahead and just went with this one. I mean, she's still cute, she's pretty, and she's that perfect square, which is what I wanted that to be. But it's fine, I'll figure it out. But I figured that, you know, it's still pretty, and even if I do have to run out or if I have to hop on camera with my scarf on, like, it's still, maybe, it's not bad, right? I mean, it's just for when I sleep, so it doesn't have to be perfection, just be decent, right? Okay. And then, is that all? Oh, and then she threw in a little razor. Like, such a sweet woman. But she could have given me one of my products for free. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Now I'm starving again. I'm telling y'all, I don't know what's going on with my body, but I'm like starving. Also, I don't have veggies. Like I'm in that in between. Like I'm about to go out of town, so I don't want to buy anything because I don't want it to go bad. So it's like I'm in this in between, and I don't have veggies, and I always run out of veggies first because I really like veggies, and I could just eat bowls and bowls of veggies. I do have salad. I'm gonna have a complete meal tonight, so that's that. But I'm thinking that I'm going to relax my hair Sunday. That way I can still get some workouts in, even though we're planning on working out while I'm there. And then I thought about Monday, but I was like, oh, if I'm packing and I don't want to feel rushed in the hair thing situation. So I think I'm gonna just do it Sunday, keep it molded down Monday, and then wake up early Tuesday, curl it, get out the door. That's the plans. You want to say bye to the people? Say it's been fun. Hopefully see you next time. Love you so much. Dog is gone. Work is done. Don't talk to me. Like, don't ask me no questions. I don't know nothing. And I better not get anything this weekend. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it. But I told y'all that I was like slowly getting ready for my trip. And so I got like this little care package for my honey. So lately he has been, I guess, wanting to get into skincare. I guess seeing me do my skincare because he watches my videos, and then seeing like my glowing skin. He wants to get into skincare because he just uses soap and lotion, like whatever lotion he can find. Yeah. So he asked me to kind of create a routine for him, and at first I was like, what do guys use? Like, do they make skincare specifically for guys? Like, that was my first thought, not even thinking like, no, skincare is for everybody. But like that was my initial thought. So I did do some research just to see like, well, what are guys using? Like, what do guys even care about when it comes to their skin? Like, do they care about a glow? Do they want under eye? Like, I have no idea. So I asked him, and of course he gave me nothing. I asked him what his skin was like. He gave me nothing. So we're just gonna be trying things, seeing if it sticks. So first, you gotta start with the cleanser. This is the, I have no idea how to say it, but the ANUA. This is their Heart Leaf plus BHA Pore Deep Cleansing Foam. So it's like an exfoliant and a cleanser, a foaming cleanser, all in one. So I was like, oh, okay, this might be really good. But also, let me tell y'all how much I love this man, because I wanted to try this cleanser. But I'm going to give it to him. Let him try it out and let him report back. So that's that. But if that doesn't work, my backup, and I know this is ghetto, it's just trash, but I couldn't find a travel size of the exact one I wanted, and I wanted to give the exact one I wanted to give. I'm that girl. But this is the CeraVe Hydrating Foaming Oil Cleanser. I did see some men using this, and I use this. I love it. So I just feel like this is like a downfall if this, not necessarily a downfall, that sounded terrible, but this is like a backup. You know, if this doesn't work, or if you just really like this one, we're going to stick with this one, and we're going to get the actual bottle. So it's just like a little tester. Next, I wanted to give him like an exfoliant to help probably exfoliate some of that dead skin that's just been sitting there because you don't have a skincare routine. So I wanted to give him the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant, but only using this if you use a CeraVe cleanser, because this already has BHA in it, so this is no need. So skincare comes with instructions. Hopefully he's going to remember and not mess up his skin. I probably should write it down. I don't know, because it's a lot of steps for something you don't normally do on a regular. But next up is the Thayer's Facial Toner, unscented of course, but this is going to help with like his pores, his skin barrier, the texture, moisture, give him some hydration. Definitely knew I had to give him one of these. And then next up, vitamin C. I feel like everyone needs vitamin C. It helps brighten your skin. And this is the Naturium Vitamin C Complex Serum. So yes, this is going to brighten your skin, but also help with wrinkles and fine lines. And he is of big age. bigger age than me. So even though he looks hella young, we need to keep it that way. So vitamin C. Next up, like I said, I have no idea if men are concerned with their under eyes, but I will say this. Love you, boo, because I know you're going to watch this. He is a YouTuber, he's a YouTube watcher, so I know he's going to watch my video. There was one point where he had some serious under eye baggage, and I was like, oh, this is going to be perfect for you. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Instant Firming Eye Cream. But then lately, I haven't really seen the baggage like I did before, so maybe it's kind of gone down, whatever. And so if that's the case, then for every day, the Clarins Total Eye Lift, you guys know I love my Clarins. This could definitely be part of my traveling bag, but I'm gonna give it to him. But yes, keeping the under eyes nice and hydrated and no fine lines. What else? Ooh, moisturizer. So this is from Bubble. I have a whole line of skincare to use by Bubble. It's like next on the docket when I'm done my stuff that I'm currently using. But this is their Cloud Surf Water Cream Moisturizer. I have the moisturizer that's for dry to very dry skin, and this one is for like all skin types, including combination skin. So I thought that this would be really good for him to try, and then kind of for us to try together while I'm trying the one here. But if that does not work, if it does not give me the results that I want to see, La Roche-Posay, the Double Repair Face Moisturizer, we know how she is. Like, she's gonna hydrate, she's gonna give you that glow without being too glowy, because I don't think men want to be too glowy. I don't know. But it gives you just that right amount of glow because it's all about the hydration. It's up to 48 hours. Yes. And then lastly, you know, everybody needs it, SPF. And so since we travel a lot to back and forth to each other, I wanted to give him this travel size. This is the Paula's Choice SPF, SPF 50. But for every day at his own house, La Roche. You know, I already use La Roche. I love La Roche. I have her on my shelves. This is the SPF 70. I know she works great. And then that's it, guys. Now the other stuff in this box is like his birthday stuff. And since, like I said, he watches my YouTube, so I can't really show you that because this video will probably be out before the birthday situation that I see him, when I see him. So I can't show you that. But I'm really excited to get this to him, and I'm excited to see how his face reacts and like maybe like the changes that it's gonna go through. I'm excited. I know he's excited. And it's just like something for us to do together, be like our thing while I'm there, you know? Friend, I am so annoyed. So annoyed. So let me give you a little backstory. So in July, it's my boyfriend's birthday, and I had this whole entire weekend planned. He's gonna be here from Wednesday, or be with me from Wednesday to Sunday. I had the entire thing planned. Keeping it all a secret to him. I'm just like telling him what kind of outfits to pack. I'm hella excited, right? Because I love birthdays. We know I love birthdays. And he's never had someone like plan birthdays for him. Like, he's always the planner. Even with him and I, like when I go see him, he has everything planned. Next week, everything is planned from probably sun up to sundown, right? And then we have this joke where how the beginning, well, it's probably not a joke to him, he's probably hella serious, but like the beginning of our dating, the first 6 months was all about me, where he was putting in the work, doing the research, pursuing me, making all the plans, making all the reservations, and he is very thorough. Like, you're not going to have one reservation, you're going to have 3 reservations, just in case time, you know, doesn't allow us to make one reservation. Anyway, my point is, I had it all planned out. I was excited. I was ready. Why did I get a text saying that due to system error, your reservation is no longer available? I'm sorry? Not only are your dates not available, but also the dates around it are not available. But if you are flexible with your plans and your travel, we will give you 10%, something, whatever. 10%, first of all, 10%? You canceled my reservation this close to the gate, and you only gonna offer 10%? That's number one. So I called, and I was like, surely this is spam. Because, what? No, she knew exactly who I was when I called. And she was like, yeah, we have to cancel your reservation. Are you able to reschedule? No. Give me my money. Just run it back. And so I'm so annoyed because now I'm like, what the is my plan B? What do I do now? I can't just have him come here and be like, oh, we're just gonna go eat. Like, that's not exciting. Like, we do that all the time. Like, that's one of our things. So it has to be something. Now, I will say this. I do have something in mind that I saw when I first planned this trip. And I was like, oh, that would be really great to go do something nice. And I was like, I'll just put it on the list for like the next thing that we want to celebrate. But the thing is, I have a feeling it's going to be way more expensive than what I had already planned. It's like part of a whole hotel, casino. There's a whole bunch of things to do in there. There's like steak houses in there. Like, it is a nice place. It looks great. It has these big pools. They just had an adult pool. So it sounds amazing. I just don't want to spend more than what I was going to spend at this other place, in addition to the other things that I had planned that I'm going to spend money on. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, financially, you're making me mad. So I don't know. I'm so annoyed. And then I don't even know if you have anything available. Like, this is in like two weeks, 2 and some weeks. And it's summer. And I don't have a plan C. I really, really don't. So hopefully plan B works. I'm at Cava now, and I'm about to get a bowl to make me feel better and probably go home and drink some wine. Yeah. So I emotionally crashed out at the gas station. Probably not the best, but you know what? I was in my feels. So I got a Big Red, which when I was growing up, I used to drink this like water. And the whole like Red 3 or Red 6 or whatever used to make me laugh hysterically. I'm telling you, my parents banned me from drinking it just that bad. Then I got some chips. Then I got some Oreo double stuffed cookies. And then I wanted to buy 2 9-liter packets. Like, yeah. Some of the stuff might be coming on my trip. I don't even know. But emotionally, I wanted it all. But now we're going to eat, and I'm going to watch some TV first and then look into plan B. I'm calm. I'm collected. Everything is fine. I slept on it. And it's like it's a new day, so we just got to start over. But I have not looked at plan B. Last night, y'all, I was tired. Like, my eyes were hurting. My body was just tired. So I took myself to bed like around 10 o'clock. And I was like, oh, I'm going to sleep in. All excited. When I woke up, why did that clock say 6:46? That is not sleeping in. So I laid in bed for a while because I just refused. I just was not ready to get up yet. And so now I'm finally getting up because I do have an appointment at 1 o'clock, and I want to at least just like try and get some things done. Definitely try and get like a Peloton bike ride in, since I didn't do it yesterday. I was not feeling it yesterday. So I do want to get that in, and then I do want to do like a recording before I head out. And of course, when you record things, it like takes up time. So I'm gonna hop on a Peloton, get a little workout in, just 20 minutes. I've been doing like 20-minute bike rides for a while, just because I took a huge break from riding Peloton. So I'm like trying to build back up my endurance, which is so sad because when I was back then faithfully riding that bike, I was up to like taking 45-minute classes. Yeah, so it's very humbling to now I'm back to 20. I feel like maybe by the time I get back, I might do my little 30 minutes. And honestly, I feel like my body, I feel like I can endure 30 minutes. And just mentally, I don't feel like it. Baby girl, you make me say, come to night, Steve. Say that you're the only one for me. Cause my heart starts beating triple time. Oh my gosh, that class was so good. Like if I was an instructor, if I was an instructor, or like just a guest instructor, like I just envision, I don't know, being a guest, like someone from the app that just like wants to lead a class. All my classes will be R&B, every single one of them, just because the work that you can do for a good R&B ride. Because just like I was doing, like, it's not just sitting there riding, like you're dancing, you're having a good time, you're free flowing. You might go heavier than what they're even telling you to go, or even heavier than what you think you could go when you get lost in the music. That's why every time when I'm trying to, like, I need my water. Every time I'm like choosing a ride, I can't just choose a ride by like the instructor or the type of ride, like if it's a climb ride or a hit ride. Like I always focus on the music. I don't care what kind of ride it is. I just need good music because I need to get lost in the sauce and not worry about how much pain you're causing me. Because if I'm being honest, I hate cardio. I hate it. And so I feel like the bike is the only kind of cardio that I can even tolerate. But that's only if the songs and music is like just right. And then you get a good instructor that like follows the beat. I think I created a problem. Like, am I that used to heels and sneakers that I can't wear flats? Like, I look like a crazy person in flats. Like, it looks terrible, horrific. Is it the type of flats that I'm buying or that I'm finding, you know, since, you know, not many places have my size shoes? But what is it? Because the amount of time that I just spent going through my flats and rejecting every single one of them, something's not right. It is not right. I don't even know how to describe how I feel it makes me look like flat, like no body. Like, and I don't even mean like my actual body. I mean like there's no je ne sais quoi to the outfit. Like you took it from me and I don't know what to do. It's like I put together this beautiful outfit and then I add flats and my whole look looks flat. But I don't know. I have no idea. Like, now I can't wear flats. So now I'm out here in some tennis shoes. I painted my feet so that I could try and wear some sandals, but definitely not gonna be doing they're definitely not gonna be flat sandals, I'll tell you that. Was I being nice and then you just took my parking spot? I thought you were leaving. You heifer. I already feel like a brand new woman. Right now I have this mask from Bday in my hair. I have my shower cap and then the towel over it to just kind of like adding heat. But not all relaxers are the same. Yep, I definitely felt a difference. I don't even know if I'm talking loud enough. I can't even hear myself. But I felt a difference when I was rinsing it out. I was like, oh yeah, this feels like silkier. Most definitely. So the Pixie Girls are right. Like, this is like the best relaxer to use. But I will say this, I need to find the relaxers that are already mixed, that come in a jar, that I can just like reuse that jar. You know what I'm talking about? Because this is hurting my heart. I tried to use as much as possible. Like, I would have loved to just like dump the rest of this on top of my head, but I know that was not a smart move, right? But throwing this away, like, she still has weight to it. And I went in, like, hence why I feel like it took me forever to wash it out. Like, you mean to tell me I can't reuse this? I looked on Google. I asked the Google Streets and all the things. And everybody's like, no, it's gonna lose its effectiveness, and then it might like damage your hair. This is damaging my heart, my pockets. Yes, it was like $9. This is 5 of it, $4.50. So I'm going to, on the next one, oh, we're gonna measure it out. We're gonna half and half it. We gotta figure it out. I cannot waste as much of a relaxer. I just can't do it. Like, I don't see how the other girls are doing it. Are they doing it? Or they just don't care about throwing it away? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. In my accounting mind, I just like, I'm not gonna lie, part of me wants to see like what happens if I just save it. Maybe I'll ask my licensed cosmetologist, but I feel like she's gonna say no anyway too. Tell me you've been planning your makeup without telling me you've been planning your makeup. So I was really just trying to pick what red lip I wanted to wear on the trip. I have a pink nudie kind of color for, I guess, the casual outings, but the little non-casual outings, it calls for a red lip. And the good thing about most of my, especially my red lips, but most of my lippies, is that they are transfer proof, so that if I want to kiss, if he wants to kiss, like, there's no issue. So, see? Nothing. So, that's what I have been doing. Also cleaning up the house, like doing the unsexy things of just like cleaning the toilets, putting things up, taking the trash out, like doing all that I can. I put another load in the washer because I don't want to leave like sweaty clothes for a week. So I put another load in the washer, get those dried, fold it all up, and just basically get my mind ready for a vacation. I mean, of course I have one more day of work, but I'm like in vacation mind mode. So I'm sitting here, about to eat dinner, about to watch this movie called We Were Liars. Figured I'd watch it. Oh, also, you know what? Everybody's watching Love Island. I love that for y'all. And I feel like I'm not going to watch that. I feel like a lot of people and their emotions are like high. And I don't need that in my life. But why is no one talking about And Just Like That? Am I the only one that still watches that? Like, I feel like I grew up on Sex in the City. You know, like, I have to keep watching it until they're just done. I have to finish the whole phase of their life. So I've been watching that, but I'm going to watch We Were Liars right now. I have a whole bunch of other things I want to watch, but I feel like I'm just going to save them and watch them with the guy. I think I'm going to end the vlog here. Let me know what you think. I have to admit, I actually enjoyed making this vlog. I feel like it gave me something to do, and it brought me out of the mundane of just work from home, staying in, and just like editing and creating content. Like, it just kept me moving. It kept me thinking. Like, it kept me kind of like on my toes. So I kind of see, like, I mean, I don't know if that's why everybody else does it, but I just, right now, I really enjoyed this. So you let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts. Of course, be respectful, be kind. Like, there are ways to give your opinions without giving your opinions like a butthole. But yeah, let me know what you think. I will see you guys next time. Love you in real life.